September is finally here, and if you play Animal Crossing New Horizons, you know what to expect from this month, and that is a brand new set of fish, bugs, and deep sea creatures. In today's video, I'll be talking about all the brand new bugs, deep sea creatures, and fish in the month of September for the Northern Hemisphere. So let's get right into it. So in today's video, I'll be covering all the brand new bugs, fish, and sea creatures in the month of September for the Northern Hemisphere. I'll also be covering the stuff that you have to catch before the month of September ends, because those things will be leaving at the end of the month. And if you are from the Southern Hemisphere and you want an in-depth guide for all the brand new bugs, fish, and sea creatures in the month of September, click the link down below because that's a guide for all you Southern Hemisphere players. But without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So let's start off with fish that are leaving at the end of the month for September. So if you don't have any of these, make sure you get these before the month ends because they won't be coming around for a while. And we have a lot of fish leaving at the end of the month, so keep up with me. If I'm going too fast, you can pause the screen here. It shows all the fish that are leaving at the end of the month. So we have the crawfish, the soft-shelled turtle, sweetfish, salmon, king salmon, nibblefish, piranha, arowana, dorado, gar, aripama, saddled bitcher, clownfish, sturgeon fish, butterfly fish, pufferfish, blue marlin, ocean fish, star shark, hammerhead shark, great white shark, whale shark, and the sucker fish. Most of these fish are considered summer fish, so it does make sense that these are leaving at the end of September since the summer is coming to an end. And then we have all the bugs leaving at the end of September. Once again, there's a lot of bugs leaving at the end of the month because it is coming to an end of a season, so we can expect a lot of things to be leaving. So if I'm going too fast for your liking, make sure you pause the screen here. And to start off, we have the tiger butterfly, the emperor butterfly, the agrius butterfly, the Raja Brooks birdwing, Queen Alexandria's birdwing, the atlas moth, the Madagascan sunset moth, grasshopper, walker cicada, pond skater, diving beetle, giant water bug, Rosalia Baptiste beetle, earth boring dung beetle, Goliath beetle, rainbow stag, walking leaf, and the mosquito. As I mentioned before, it does make sense that a lot of things are leaving at the end of September since it is going to be the end of a season. So if you don't have any of these bugs, make sure you get them before the month ends. And then we have deep sea creatures leaving at the end of the month. And there actually is a lot of sea creatures leaving at the end of the month. So once again, if I'm going too fast, make sure you pause the screen here. We have the slate pencil urchin, flatworm, sea urchin, moon jellyfish, sea grapes, giant clam, horseshoe crab, and the tiger prawn leaving at the end of the month. So there's all the bugs, fish, and deep sea creatures leaving at the end of the month. If you don't have any of those, make sure you get those before the month ends because they won't be coming around for a while. And if you aren't quite sure on how to get like a specific bug, fish, or sea creature, everything you need to know is on the screen that I talked about. So for example, if you need to know more about a specific type of sea creature, it tells you the swimming pattern, time, shadow size, price, and everything more on the actual screen that I just put up. So now that I've mentioned everything that's leaving at the end of the month, let's talk about everything that's new. So to start off with all the brand new fish in the month of September, we have quite a few new ones that haven't appeared yet this year, and then we have a few that have appeared earlier on this year. Once again, if I'm going too fast for your liking, make sure you pause the video here. So starting off, we have the pike, which sells for 1,800 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one is found at the river, and the shadow size for this is a large, and this one is available all day on your island. And next up, we have the cherry salmon, which sells for 1,000 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one is located at the river cliff top pond, and the shadow size for this is medium to small and is available from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. on your island. And next up, we have the Char, which sells for 3,800 at the Nook's Cranny. This one is also located at the river cliff top pond. For those of you that don't know what that is, basically on the highest point of your island, if there's a river up there, that's how you get the cherry salmon and the Char. And then this one is also a size medium to small and is also available from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. And then next up, we have one of the rarest fish in the game according to a lot of players, and that's the golden trout. This one sells for 15,000 bells at the Nook's Cranny, and the shadow size for this is medium to small, also located at the river cliff top and is available from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. on your island. Then we have the salmon, which sells for 700 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one can be found at the river mouth, and the shadow size for this is medium to large and is available all day on your island. And for those of you that don't know what the river mouth is, basically anywhere there's an opening to the main river on your island where you see the rocks, that's where you're able to find these river mouth fish. And then next up is the king salmon, which sells for 1,800 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one is also available from the river mouth, and this one is a shadow size of huge, and it's available all day on your island. And then next up, we have the Minion Crab, which sells for 2,000 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one is located at the normal river, and the shadow size for this is a small and is available from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. And next up, we have the Sturgeon, which sells for 10,000 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one is also available from the river mouth, and this one is a shadow size of huge, which is a size 6, and this one is available all day on your island. But yeah, that's it for all the brand new fish in the month of September. You should have an easy time getting most of these. The only two I would say you might have a difficult time getting is the Sturgeon and the golden trout. And then next up, we have all the brand new bugs coming in the month of September. Once again, if I'm going too fast for your liking, you can pause the screen here. So starting off, we have the common butterfly, which sells for 160 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one is available flying around your island and is available from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. And next up, we have the yellow butterfly, which also sells for 160 bells at the Nook's Cranny, also available flying around your island and also available from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. on your island. And next up, we have the Monarch Butterfly, which sells for 140 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one is available flying around your island and is available from 4 a.m. to 5 p.m. And next up, we have the Qriket, which sells for 130 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one can be found on the ground around your island, and this one is available from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. And next up is the Bell Qriket, which sells for 430 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one is also found on the ground and also has a time of 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. on your island. And next up, we have the red dragonfly, which sells for 180 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one can be found flying around your island similar to the butterflies, and this one is available from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. The next up, we have the Violin Beetle, which sells for 450 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one can be found on tree stumps, so once you chop down a tree and then you have the stump there, that's how you get this guy. And this one is available all day on your island. And next up, we have the pill bug, which sells for 250 bells at the Nook's Cranny. This one can be found from hitting rocks, so once you hit a rock and you'll get a piece of iron or stone or gold, whatever it is, you'll also have a chance of getting this guy outside of the rock, and this one is available from 11 p.m. to 4 p.m. on your island. And then finally, we have the Centipede. This one sells for 300 bells at the Nook's Cranny. Similar to the pill bug previously mentioned, this one should pop out of a rock once you hit it, and this one is available from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. on your island. All of these bugs are really easy to get. You shouldn't have a hard time getting any of these. Next up, we have all the brand new deep sea creatures coming in the month of September. Once again, if I'm going too fast for your liking, you can pause the video here. So starting off, we have the Chamber Nautilus, which sells for 1800 bells at the Nook's Cranny. The shadow size for this is a large, and the swimming pattern for this is slow, and this one is available from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. around your island. And next up, we have the Turbine Shawl, which sells for 1000 bells at the Nook's Cranny. The shadow size for this is a small, and the swimming pattern for this is also slow, and this one is available all day around your island. And next up, we have the Oyster, which sells for 2000 bells at the Nook's Cranny. The shadow size for this is a small, and this one has a swing pattern of moderate short lunges, and this one is available all day on your island. And then next up, we have the Umbrella Octopus, which sells for 6000 bells at the Nook's Cranny. The shadow size for this is a small, and the swimming pattern for this is a quick short lunges, and this one is available all day around your island. And then finally, we have the Sweet Shrimp, which sells for 1400 bells at the Nook's Cranny. Shadow size for this is also a small, and this one has slow swimming pattern, and this one is available from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. on your island. That's it for all the brand new sea creatures coming in the month of September. Nothing too crazy here. The only one that you might have a small difficulty in getting is the Umbrella Octopus, based off the price point that the game put it at. But besides that, these should all be relatively easy to get. But yeah, that's it for all the brand new bugs, fish, and sea creatures in the month of September for the Northern Hemisphere. If today's video helped you out, consider dropping a like on the video. And thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.